Hey troops, it's Roy from the Geek's Adventures. Woohoo! What's up? I'm broadcasting again from Studio Gamma in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio. So, why go through all the hassle of taking a giant Megazord thing, adding about 5 tons of paint, plastic, additional little doodads, weapons, a giant space flying oil rig from Hades? Why go through all that hassle? Well, like I've mentioned, this whole thing is Cthulhu H.P. Lovecraft influenced. And, like I said in my original video in November, if you're gonna fight a god, you need something really big. And you're thinking, oh no, Roy, H.P. Lovecraft, what is this thing supposed to fight? That is what it's supposed to fight. This is my representation of Azathoth, the giant madness, I think. Yeah, for all you H.P. Lovecraft fans out there, please feel free to correct me in comments, whatever, send me a message and go, yo, dork, why don't you check Google first? Sorry, my bad. Yeah, many years ago, when I was just going through a huge, you think I'm building tons of stuff now, you ain't seen nothing yet. I went through, of course, a H.P. Lovecraft moment and trying to figure out, what kind of things can I do to make these things come to life? And of course, if you're gonna do Cthulhu, and yes, I have a Cthulhu out there, why not create the one that sorta well, who knows where they all came from, but the largest and most powerful of them all, Azathoth. Now, for those of you not familiar with the Cthulhu mythology, Azathoth is this giant amorphous being thing that resides at the center of the galaxy, I believe. It's like the galactic center. It's this giant amoeba-ish cloud. Not cloud. Well, cloudish thing that has all these tentacles around it. And no surprise. I mean, you want to talk about inconceivable? No. This is what the word was made for. So this is my take on it. And you're looking at this and going, Roy, what the heck were you thinking when you made this thing? One of the creepy things that happens when you do lots of research on H.P. Lovecraft images and yada yada yada, you get lots of tentacles. So that's kind of where I ran with this. A lot of tentacles, obvious tentacles, or other things that make you go, Roy, what is that? If memory serves, a lot of these are just random limbs that I just kind of clipped off from random miniatures. And more of that kind of stuff down here. So yeah, actually these are just normal pieces, parts. They're just kind of randomly stuck in there. What makes it kind of visually more disconcerting is the fact that, yes, that is a kind of peachy, fleshy tone that I used in the paint, with a whole bunch of weird, ghastly purple and green thrown on, just so you go, Roy, what the hell? And hopefully my camera will catch this. Underneath, there's also stuff underneath the wings here. I really should have brought a light over here. God dang it. But anyway. So yeah, and of course, because this is all mecha influenced, it's not just a giant fleshy creature. You've got these giant wings, and of course, you gotta have a giant energy cannon sword thing because I'm a mecha fan. Duh. So this is it in all its glory. This was actually built first, and what ended up happening is that I ended up down the road actually bought this thing and created the first original version of the Great Landmaster. Over time, and maybe one of these days I'll do a video for it. More of a backstory was generated, yada yada yada. And the first attempt with this thing, it was lame. It was lame. It was boring. Just a couple really lame pieces of extra armor slapped on. A little bit of this and that. It was really bad, bad. Now, some of you may be looking at this and going, Earl, that's not necessarily brilliant either. Trust me, the original version, no. So there you go. That's where this all got started. This giant intergalactic, intragalactic WWE cage match from Hades between the Great Landmaster, the Celestial Mech, and Azathoth, the giant roiling mass of madness. Kermit Flail! And you're also thinking right now, but dude, this is actually smaller than this when it's attached to that. Oh darn, another project waiting to be made. So there you go. A continuation of the previous video about the Great Landmaster, the Celestial Mech. So hey, yep, there you go. So hey, y'all have a good rest of the weekend. And as usual, may the force be with you. May the odds forever be in your favor. And for those of you going to see Black Panther for the umpteenth time, it's about to hit $1 billion, baby. Sorry, Robert Downey Jr., your streak's been broken. Someone else scored $1 billion. Woo! And may the odds forever be in your favor. And as always, 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 be good to each other, folks. Y'all take care, all right? Bye. Later.